G'day, guys. Welcome back to Steeler Nation Australia. Well, that was a huge win and a much needed win for our Pittsburgh Steelers and our franchise heading in the right direction. I do know a lot of fans want us to tank. I would never support the idea of tanking. The Steelers are 3-6. We're 3 games behind the division. We need the Ravens to stumble. We need the Bengals to stumble next week when we verse them. And the Browns took an L today. So everything's going in our direction for once. This game today versus Saints was a huge win on so many parts. If you want to go towards the offense, Matt Canada, shout out to you. Shout out to Matt Canada. No, I'm not saying you are the coach of the year or you're the best coach. And I still do agree to a certain extent, believe the Steelers have to move on from you at the end of the year. One good game cannot account for all the really bad plays or the bad design or the schematics that you have with this offense. But I feel like you played and called a pretty good game. Shout out to you. You played very well. And that's what I expect from our Steelers, to go out there and score 20 points. Yeah, sure, we still haven't got a touchdown longer than 8 yards, but a much better game plan against the Saints and a much better game plan for Pickett to get his players involved. They got Warren involved. They got Najee Harris run really well today. Those two fellas got some touches. Najee Harris was 1 yard away from 100 yards. Warren played well down the stretch to close the game out. Wrecking Ball Warren did very well near the end. Connor Haywood got involved. Steven Sims on the reverse. DJ made a big catch, although same time DJ also went backwards on a play, which I was like scratching my head going, what are you doing? What are you doing? You had the first down, then you run backwards, right? This was a very good game plan for the Steelers to execute. And sure, it wasn't the best, but we got the W, and that's what matters. We got the W at the very end. So shout out to Canada, shout out to Pickett, and of course, there's still some big issues with the offensive line. Kenny Pickett's playability, go down the field, the deep passing routes are not connecting. He tried going to Muth, he tried going to Pickens a few times in deep ball scenarios, and nothing was clicking. The only good one I did see was a pass to DJ, which he caught. That was fantastic, and possibly the pass to Najee Harris, but he dropped it. Overall, though, the offense played pretty well, in my opinion, to get the W. It was 10-10 at halftime. They came out, they got 10 points in the second half. And a big shout out to TJ Watt and the defense, too. If I can transition to the defense, this defense is crazy good with TJ Watt, and he's only getting better as he's coming back into the lineup. He had 2 tackles for loss, I believe, in the first 2 snaps. He helped out Highsmith, too. Highsmith had a really good game, getting 2 sacks. Who's the other bloke there? Demonte Kazi came back from injury. He got an interception. Levi Wallace had an interception. This team played some good lights-out football for once in the second half, and they should be very proud because they didn't allow any points in the second half. They got 10, and they didn't allow 10 points. They rushed Andy Dalton, and they got to the backfield, and they made a nuisance out of him. And next minute, we're going into a victory formation. Now. Here's the big part. Can the Pittsburgh Steelers back it up? 3-6 is okay. Still below 500. With 8 games to go. We need to enjoy this win as Steeler fans, and I can't wait to watch it again. We need to enjoy the win on an individual basis, celebrating guys like Warren, guys like Najee Harris, right? And figuring out the problems like the O-line was terrible, but they ran pretty well. However, can the Steelers back this up? That is the big question. But we have all week to discuss that, and we have all week to cheer our team on because the Steelers won today. They're 3-6. Mike Tomlin, shout out to you. You finally have now beaten every single team in the NFL. Right? Big shout out to you. And the coaching staff, you had the team ready. I was very worrisome about and very scared to say that the Steelers wouldn't be ready for this game. They came out ready to play. They came out with fire. Sure, there were some times where Spillane gave up some big plays. But other than that, they came out and played a good game and played well enough to get the victory. The big test next week will be the Bengals at home, and can they back it up? But I believe they can. I believe with TJ, they can pretty much do anything. With TJ, gives us the best chance to win. All right, guys, if you made it this far, hit that sub, hit that like. I'm on the road to 1,000, but it would be great if you could get me to 940, 950 on the way there. We're ticking them off as we go. And I thank you guys for checking out the channel. Much appreciated. I'll see you later. Enjoy the victory today and enjoy the rest of the week. It's a good week when the Steelers win, and they played very good football. They play with heart. They play with passion. I'll see you later.